So we have it's a Paris Island lettuce right here, and it has gone to seed. So if you want to collect lettuce seed, then there is a certain procedure for doing it, because it does have all these little fluffy things, and those attach to the seeds to help the wind carry it to a new spot, and for it to start a new plant. So I'm going to hand the recorder here so I can show you how to do this. So you basically, once they get pretty dry, you'll see there's a lot of seeds in there, but you'll also get some of the junk will go in here too, and we'll show you how to clean it too. And once it gets pretty dry, the seeds fall out pretty easily, and you can discard some of the little fluffiness, but you'll still have plenty of the little fluffy junk, and we'll show you how to clean that. So I'll finish doing this and we will pause the video. So now, if you can see in there, we got a lot of seed in there, but there's a lot of fluffy junk and the remains of the flower petals and stuff. So now I like to kind of mix it up. If any of the seeds are still attached to any of the fluffy parts, if you kind of mix it around a little bit, run it between your fingers, it should separate it. And then the easy thing to do at that point, get it back in the cup and gently blow in there, because the seed's heavier, so it's going to stay at the bottom, but all the fluffy junk should come out. Don't blow too hard. Separating pretty good.
Yeah, the white fluffy part is made to fly. Just give it a little blow and it will fly away.
And at this point, should have pretty pure seeds. Sometimes there'll be another little piece or two you might be able to separate out, but it should be pretty clean. So anyhow, that's how you clean your lettuce seed. Actually, I think this seed, I thought it was the Paris Island romaine lettuce, but that's got a light tan seed. This one is one of my Butter Crunch that has the darker seeds, the small bunch leaf lettuce. But when they start to go to seed, it is one of those things that they start to get that stalk. It starts to go go up real quick. The leaves start to get more bitter. It starts putting its energy into making seeds, and it's not quite as good at that point. So it's always best to let your lettuce, to eat it before it starts to do that. And if you're going to let a couple of them go to seed, you can definitely do that. This butter crunch, it seems like, took longer to go to seed than my Paris Island and my green leaf lettuce. So if you're looking for a good one that will stay in the garden longer and be edible longer and be able to pull leaves off it and everything, then Butter Crunch is a very good heirloom lettuce. I didn't mention that. This is heirloom lettuce, so you can save the seed. If you're buying your hybridized junk at the store, Walmart, Home Depot, or whatever, if it does go to seed, the seed is probably not going to be viable or not be good. Heirloom stuff, you can save the seed and replant it. Anyhow, this is just from one plant. That's a lot of seeds. So you don't have to let a lot of plants go to seed if you want to save lettuce. You really only have to let one or two. You probably want to at least have a couple, even though that's probably more seed than you're going to use. You want to have a kind of a good genetic variety. So anyhow, so that is done. It is all cleaned. Doesn't take long.
That is lettuce.